Yeah, well, look at those temps. The above seasonal temperatures so far this winter. It's been great for those to get out and get set for the upcoming running season. First one on the list, though, is the annual Chili Half in Burlington coming up at the beginning of March. Pumped to have race director Kelly Arnott on there. And you brought an Olympian with you, too.
I did.
Kelly.
I'm so lucky.
Yeah, Hamilton's very own Reed Coolsack. Good to see you, Reed. How are you?
Good to be here. Yeah, I'm great.
Awesome, man. How many times have you run the Chili?
I've done the Chili Half 4 times.
4 times,
yeah. 2015, I used it to kind of springboard the Olympic qualification process, set the course record, and then ran a couple more times. And in 2020, I set the Canadian Masters record there. It's a fast course.
Yeah. You're a Hamilton boy. Like, when did you really get into running?
In high school, I was running a lot.
What high school?
Westdale.
Westdale, okay.
Yeah, so we had a huge cross-country team, loved running. And then it really became serious towards the end of university. That's when things picked up.
And then was the goal always to make it to the Olympics?
I thought of it, I dreamed about it.
Yeah.
Even when I graduated from university, I didn't think I was there yet. And it was really in the years following graduation from university that things picked up, and I was like, okay, now I'm on the precipice of qualifying. And 2004, I missed it by like 5 seconds, and then 2008 I was injured, so finally 2012, finally made it.
And this being an Olympic year, I know there's a good Canadian contingent that want to make it to Paris as well.
Yeah, I mean, especially in the marathon, there's 2 that have already qualified, so Cam Levins and Melinda Elmore, but then we have another 5 or 6 on the sidelines, really just hoping to punch their ticket in the next couple months.
Cool, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chili Half, another year. What year are we into now, Kelly?
29 years.
29, amazing.
Yes,
okay.
yes, and it's a gorgeous course in Burlington. Flat, fast, certified.
So you get that PB, that personal best?
That's right, that's right. So many great runners have come out and had their PB.
Yeah.
And we still have lots of beautiful New Balance shirts left. This is the age category medal. All these little chili guys.
Okay, let me hold that up there for them to get a shot of. Is it always the beginning of March? It's always the first race.
Yes, that's why Mark and I did it, because we wanted it to be the first race. So if you're doing around the Bay, if you're doing Boston or Ottawa, it's your last training race, essentially.
What have some of the conditions been in the past for the Chili?
Generally, it's 3 degrees and sunny. If you look at the 29-year average, we did have a couple years of snow and a couple years of ice, but last year it was sunny and nice. Yeah, we've been really lucky.
I was out and around this weekend. There were so many runners on.
I know, and when I saw them with their Chili shirts on, I'd beep and wave, and they, who is this? Yeah.
Okay, so there's still spots left.
Still 500 spots left.
500 spots. Where can we get a spot for the Chili Half? Where do we go, Kelly?
VRpro.ca.
VRpro.ca.
Yes.
And this is for anybody. You don't have to be. This is good.
Oh, you can walk it. You can run it.
Well, see, I get to announce some of these races. It's so great when you get to announce a race. I always like to say, who's a first timer? And like they're proudly able to put that arm up, because it does mean something to be able to complete a race for the first time.
Oh yeah, and Chili Half's great because it gets you through the winter, right? If you have a carrot in March, then January and February you can get out the door, right?
You can train for that, and even if around the Bay, you can still do that, and then even get ready for the Around the Bay, which is a little bit longer this year too.
Yes.
Yeah. How many times have you done Around the Bay?
Only a few times as well.
A few times, okay. But it's not just the Chili. There's another couple weeks after.
There's the Frosty and the Frigid. This is a gorgeous medal. That's on the 17th at Collective Arts in Hamilton. Okay. Hopefully 1,000 runners there.
So this is good because if you've never done a race before, maybe don't start with the half.
Yep.
It's a good way to start with the 5 or the 10K to get warmed up.
Right. And you can walk. There's no time limit. I mean, we want it to be fun and just camaraderie. Run with your friends, and you can come out.
Well, there we go. And I love to come out. And the community is so great too. Is that what you love about it as well?
Oh yeah. I mean, when we didn't have races during the pandemic, it's one of the things I realized I missed was just seeing all the familiar faces and catching up with friends and stuff. Yeah. So the Chili Half in 2020, when at March, it was first weekend of March.
It was right around that time, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And then
World
the next
closed
weekend.
down 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later. So you did have the Chili in 2020, and then everything changed. But I think we're back, and everybody. And when you're looking at the good side of it, I think a lot of people did get into running and did get into physical fitness.
Yeah, they did. That's for sure. Yeah. And virtual races.
Yeah, that's still
But Reed's got about 6 guys coming to the Chili this year.
Yeah, a bunch of athletes I coach are coming, and they'll be shooting for personal bests. And age group records and some podiums, so it'll be good.
Awesome. How's your training going?
It's okay.
Yeah?
I wish I was running more. I've been a little injured, but been on the indoor bike lately.
We always love following you, what you're doing. So good stuff, and congratulations on all your success being a Hamilton boy. Good seeing you, Kelly.
Thank you so much.
Chili Half Marathon once again on Sunday, March 3rd. There we go. The Frigid 10K and the Frosty 5K Sunday, March 17th. To sign up, Kelly, you go to
vrpro.ca.
and we'll hook that up with our website, cach.com.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Reed. That was amazing.